On the scatter plot theory, I've got a ton of aluminum. Most of this aluminum isn't 100% pure because of the fact that it's painted. This is an old satellite dish and it still has a few of the hardware on it, like nuts and bolts. However, a lot of this is really clean, like this piece. It doesn't have hardly any hardware on it at all. But some pieces have just a few nuts and bolts on them, and I'm just not sure what the value of this aluminum is going to be when I go to the scrapyard. So what I'm going to do is load it all up and take it there and see what they say. I also have like an aluminum chair, some crutches, and a couple aluminum window frames, and I want to see what they say when I go there about how to sort it and what it could be worth, and if there's something I could do as a scrapper to increase the value of my scrapping. So I'm gonna load up this trailer with all of the aluminum I've got, and then we'll run there and we'll just see what they say. How's that sound? One time I told myself I wanted to melt all this and turn it into ingots, but it was a lot, and I realized that 24 hours a day, it kind of goes fast, you know, like you don't have enough time to do everything you desire, but we just kind of shoot as many arrows out there, and based on the scatter plot theory, actually you hit the target sometimes. So I've decided to, some of this stuff is going to take a lot of work to kind of get to where I can melt it and turn it into ingots. I'm just going to let it go. The aluminum's not worth enough, I don't think. That's another reason I'm doing this, is to see what kind of money we're talking about here anyways, just in scrap value for various aluminum. You know, we got aluminum radiator, aluminum wires, window frames, old satellite dish, gutters. All these things are aluminum, you know, radiator cores. That is some pretty big household air conditioners. And I just had no idea, like, melting's fun, and I like casting ant hills and making things, but you only get so much time, you know? So I can use this money potentially for something else that might have a better value for my time. So that's why I decided I'm just gonna take this load off, because it kind of looked junky in my yard. And just getting all this out of here will help open it up some. So I forgot to take the trailer. I'm almost left without the trailer. Bare hands like this. Yeah, that's not gonna be a lot of money. The trailer felt really light. Maybe I got it loaded in the back or something, hopefully. Maybe it's heavier than it looks. I don't know. It's not 1,000 pounds. It might be 500. I doubt it. It's probably like 300. Whatever. Take what I can get. 300 pounds. If it gives me irony aluminum, $14 a pound last time I looked, then maybe it's worth something. That's a proof of how bad my mouth is. $32, I think. So I'm getting out. Well, I didn't get rich, but I did get some money. I made $44 and what's that, 70, 80, 90 cents. $44.90. But the coolest thing that I think is that I got this really old bill. And this is something that alone made it worth it, because I would go out of my way to get a bill like this. And just having it is like really cool. So I'm gonna put that in like my bill collection, and that way it's something to remember. So even though I didn't make a killing and get rich, and we didn't get rid of all of the metal in the back of my truck, I did get something cool that I'll hold on to for a long time. So $44, that'll buy me lunch or some precious metals, and get that junk out of my yard. So that's a win-win. We'll see you next time on Crafted Metal. Peace.